All right, guys, welcome back to another video after 3 long years. This is our first project that we're going to be doing since coming back to the channel. 2014 Ram, 5.7, 8-speed, 4x4. It is on a drag pack right now. Welds all around, skinny in the front. But I think they're going to be going to a square setup here pretty soon. It does have a carbon fiber hood. It's a little dirty right now, but it still looks pretty clean. This truck's going to be getting a full bolt-on cam stall, tuned by Jay Green. It's pretty much fully stocked right now, other than a Ram intake. It hasn't been touched at all, other than, a little aesthetics here and there. It does have 5th gen tail lights. That's pretty much all it has done, other than the aftermarket headlights as well. Excuse the mess in the background. We haven't cleaned around here. Completely dirty, but it's going to be getting cleaned up with all new parts, all new gaskets all around. Stay tuned and see how it comes out. If you guys have any questions about 4th gen Rams, even 3rd gen Rams, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of content you guys would like to see here in the future. We're going to be filming a lot more and just seeing how the channel grows. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so here we have all the parts that are going to be going on that Ram. So we have, starting off on this side, we have the J Green 2.5 HL thumb cam. We have the JBA long tube headers. I will be sourcing a JBA white pipe to pair along with the headers. We're going to be adding the low-car flexible dipstick, a Mr. Gasket 180 thermostat, OEM head bolts, OEM oil filter. We're going to be doing the ARP header bolts, and we have the Manly titanium retainers and the spring cups. We are doing the Hellcat lifters, since this is going to be an MDS delete on the cam. We're going to be doing the PSI springs, and while we're in there, we're going to be doing the AC service for the truck. Right here we have all the miscellaneous gaskets, intake gaskets, rear main seal, exhaust manifold gaskets, a couple of the sensors, front cover gasket, all that stuff. We have OEM head gaskets, left and right. For those of you that don't know, on the Hemi, Gen 3 Hemi, you have a left and a right, so be careful with that. We also have the OEM coolant, Mopar coolant, and this big box is going to have the V6 fan. For those of you that have a Ram, you know the V6 fan is probably one of the easier mods that you can do. You do need a tune for it, but obviously for all of this, he's going to need a custom tune, which he will be getting from Jay Green. He will be doing the tune on the engine and trans, so the truck should be running pretty strong, pretty good. It's a 4x4, so it's going to be moving out a lot better than the two-wheel drives. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have a Ram, 4th gen Ram or even 3rd gen Ram, what kind of mods do you have, or what kind of mods do you want to do to yours? This is pretty much just a basic kit to start off with. A little bit over 400 horsepower, 450 to the wheels. He probably has a lot more, drivetrain loss because he's 4x4, but he won't be spinning as bad as some of the two-wheel drives are out there. This is just the beginning stage for it. I'm sure the owner's going to want to do a lot more to it, but this is just what we're doing now. The truck, as you guys saw in the previous clip, it's pretty much mostly stock other than the Ram, and he has a 3.5 IHC low ring kit. Other than that, it hasn't really been touched. And I'm excited to see what it'll do. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with the disassembly of the truck. This is not going to be a how-to video by any means, but if you watch the video all the way through, you might see some tips and tricks here and there. We are probably going to end up pulling the engine out. The owner of the truck wants to refresh the entire thing, and it's probably going to be a little bit smarter for me to do since we are doing a 4,000 edge stall on this. I really don't want to pull the transmission with the transfer case with no lift. It's going to be a little bit more of a pain, so I'd rather just pull the engine, refresh the whole thing once it's out, and then do the converter while it's out. Put it all back together, clean it all up, and it should be back to 100%. Better than when it was new, probably. A lot of upgraded parts, and just waiting on that tune from Jay Green. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and take the clutch fan off. This is my way of doing it, but it's probably one of the faster ways. If you know, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and take it off, zap it a couple times, and it should come right off. All right, guys, check it out. We got it off. This is reverse thread, so it's gonna look like you're tightening it, but you're really taking it off. As you can see, it's spinning down there. It's a little hard to see, but it's coming right off. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, work on getting this intake manifold off, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, then we're back. As you guys just seen, I took the intake manifold off, got the radiator, the condenser, and the clutch fan off. All I got left up here in the front is gonna be the balancer and the front accessories, which is not really that big of a deal. With the right tools, they come off pretty easily. Only thing left so that I can start prepping to pull it is gonna be the exhaust manifolds right by the cats. The truck is going to be getting the JB long tube headers, as you guys just seen, and I was able to find a JBA 3-inch wide pipe. They don't really make the JBA headers, the long tubes anymore, or the wide pipe, so I don't know, you know. He got lucky with that because it's either you go the Chinese route, the cheap ones, or you go with the pretty expensive ones, which, you know, Stainless Works, ARH, Cooks, which they run about $2,000 to $3,000 for the full kit. Other than that, it's been pretty smooth. No hiccups. The truck has never been touched, so there's no bolts missing or no janky stuff around there like I've seen on previous trucks. And yeah, I think we're gonna leave it off at this for this first part. On the next video, I think I'm gonna go ahead and record how I pull the engine out, install the 4,000 edge stall that we got, and the cam. It's going to be getting a full cam kit, springs, cam, lifters, so I'll be showing that process in the next video. But for now, this is going to be it. What do you guys think about the video so far? Any pointers? Anything else you guys want to see? I don't really want to get too in depth into it because, like I said, it's not a how-to video. But if you guys have any questions, drop a comment down below. You can always reach me on my Instagram page, which I'll pop up somewhere around here, and I'll leave it on the description as well. But yeah, that'll be it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.